So I was born in Chicago, Illinois, and in 1970, my parents moved 6 kids from Chicago, Illinois to northern New Mexico. We wound up settling in Espanola, New Mexico. Ran at Espanola Junior High and Espanola Valley High School. I had a moderate amount of success. Walked on at the university. When you're young, you always have dreams of state titles and, going to the NCAAs and, making it to the Olympics. But, I found my avenue, got involved in education when I went to the university, and wound up, track and field has been part of my life since I was 10 or 11 years old.
What he did really well is he didn't want to keep the passion just to himself, and so he wanted to share that passion with others. And so that sense of belonging that he found when he was younger and throughout college, he wanted to share that with everybody else.
Like, my passion was bigger than high school track, it was bigger than college track. This was a life mission. And when Coach Kedge saw that bigger dream, I felt truly cared about, truly seen. And I think every other athlete in their own dreams and passions felt that from Kedge. So the level of empathy that Kedge had, the level of care and insight into what really mattered for each of his athletes is just unparalleled. I haven't seen it in any other coach that I've worked with.
Once you convince one of those young boys or girls that they, really want to try and do something special in the sport, the sky's the limit for them. The sky is really the limit for it. Has little to do with, in our sport, has little to do with X and O's. It has to do with relationships, motivation, and just, a family atmosphere too.
And Adam's really good about nurturing kids along, and he's really good about finding coaches who can help nurture those kids along. And those are the kids eventually who become our studs, our big dogs, as we call them, and do the scoring at state for cross country and for track. So he understands that. He knows that athlete is there, and he helps them find it.
Like, I felt important because he saw who I was. He saw my dreams. He saw my work ethic. He knew what was important to me, and he saw what I could be better at. And I knew that he cared so much. And even conversations amongst my teammates, we're just like, man, like, we love Kedge. Like, we love this guy. Like, so much respect. We didn't want to disappoint him. We wanted to work really hard, not just for him, but for everyone else on the team and for ourselves.
His teams were very successful, and being able just to be around the young men and women that he would coach, seeing how they looked up to him and the role they had in their lives, not just on their athletic career, but the way he kind of built people from the ground up to go out and serve the communities, whether it be in sports or academic natures or just professional world. People come back all the time and tell stories about how he kind of shaped them, and I saw just that leadership exemplified. And a lot of what I do and how I carry myself is based off him and how he treats people and raises people up. So
a vision came from somewhere, and I think probably part of my vision is that you work for what you're going to try and accomplish. Wake up early, beat people there, and try and outwork people every day by doing things right. Running a sportsman-like program, being fair to kids, communicating with families, incorporating people to help you, finding good people. So it is multi-tiered. It's not just that we had some talented. If we had talented kids, we would have won a state title or 2 state titles. But you don't have the history and the longevity that we've had at Albuquerque Academy without everything falling into place, and without a lot of hard work and a lot of passion. It's more than just work for me. It's not a job. It's been my life passion.